Here he's explaining how expensive these cameras are, how sophisticated they are. They can read a plate from a car 500 meters away, 600 yards away.
This is the camera, the actual camera, as you can see, strategically mounted. Now the mayor is explaining why they buy these cameras, how much they cost, and this is the director,
the head of the police.
Yes, of the center, the monitoring center. He's also declaring how they received this call from a commander officer. And as you can see, all of them are coming forward. This is the new attitude of our authorities. Now, this is the actual footage.
This case was already presented in television in Mexico. The astronomers, the scientists don't know what is this. At the beginning, they tried to explain this as an aberration from the lens. But since the circles are not concentric, since the hole in the middle moves from one side to the next, then this cannot be considered to be an aberration of the lens.
And besides, the personnel of the monitoring center had a visual contact through the windows of the object, and they also described that the object was moving, making erratic movements that were registered by the security camera, as you can see here.
Remember, 1 frame per second. This is not the actual time, okay? But you can see how the object moves and how the center moves, creating this hole. What this hole is a dimensional door, a wormhole. After this was recorded, there were many sightings in the area. Even when the president went there in November, in the airport, they had to close the airport because a big, spider web was in the sky. Spider web.
Like spider web. We think could be angel hair or something like that.
And then this spider web came down to the airport and completely covered the airport. They don't know what it was, but they had to close the airport for 2 hours to clean it from this strange material that came from the sky. 2 weeks later, Santiago Iturria received from England new images, phenomenon that had never recorded before that day, before Ramos Arizpe.
This is a photograph of this strange ring. Was recorded in Sussex 2 weeks later, and took me by surprise because it looks similar to the object in Ramos Arizpe. So we made some comparisons, and we were able to establish a possible link with incidents taking place in Mexico and also in England. But that was not all, because more were to come. As you can see here, this is a comparison. It's the ring from Sussex and in England, and to the right, the one from... They look similar, very similar. In some way, this is a new phenomenon that we were expecting to repeat, and it did. It repeated itself in England.
2 weeks later. Is that the way these creatures, these ships, come to Earth through these holes? I don't know. It's very difficult to know. Hypothetically, these wormholes exist. Nobody has proved that they just... It's an hypothesis, as you know, from Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Carl Sagan, and others, said that this was possible, but no one has ever proved that they really existed.
So when we began discussing in this research about this new phenomena, we decide, and well, we comment, could this be the initiation of the known, these unknown dimensional portholes? Of course, we were speculating in certain, but as you can see, in December, another one appeared in England, And we were wondering, maybe this is a new kind of phenomena that is going to telling us something, maybe giving us some clues how it's possible from an advanced technology to, in some way, bend the space-time for certain purposes. These were theories before we witnessed these events, but we now have visual images, we have now graphic images to analyze, to study, and finally we have a great video, an amazing video that you are going to see.
Well, this picture is from December the 3rd, okay? It's a different event. Now we have 3 events, and there are more. I didn't present them all because Santiago received at least 2 more from England. And again, I really believe England and Mexico at this moment, in this phenomenon, are connected. Many, many sightings are happening in England. We have the crop circle phenomenon, and in Mexico we have the fleets phenomenon. Are probably the signals in the sky, the signals on the earth. I remember the Bible. Before the end of times will appear signs in the earth and signs in the sky.
Now you are seeing here what we know as a dimensional vortex on 22 December last year. A video that took us by surprise, of course. According to the witness, the hole that you are seeing in the center is like a core, is where the ships come, is like a tunnel. And this video, this footage that was taped in December, opened a new perspective to confront this new phenomena that we now define as the dimensional vortex or dimensional portholes phenomena that is happening right now, not only in England, but also in Mexico.